What's up? It's Ashley. I be balling with I be balling basketball show with Pezzo Road to William. Yeah, and we're gonna be reviewing the movie Cookout. Now this is like early 2000. I believe it might be 2008. So tell me if you guys remember this movie. And but before I start reviewing it, shout out to William. Tell them about Road to William and your YouTube channel.
Um, Come over to my channel. I do reviews, shed light on different people on walks of life, and I do some movie reviews and TV reviews. So come check me out.
Hey, I was looking at your channel because I was reviewing. I wasn't reviewing, but I was checking out one of your music interviews. So that was dope. So check that out. Podwell,
Cardell.
Cardell. I might check out some of his music. I might see what he's doing now. You know, and we'll check out RTW, Road to William. Great reviews, black culture, everything. Everything you would want in a channel. Go check it out. Real, yo. But let's talk about Cookout. It's about Todd Anderson. His life done changed. Yeah, his life done changed. He used to, get bullied and, school, but his life then changed because now he's a big time NBA player, just, got drafted. And so they celebrating, they gonna have a cookout. Everybody is gonna be there, but accidentally, there's a cookout the same day. Everybody, all the relatives, the same day coming. But you know, the they got the dates mixed up because he's trying to get sponsorships, right? Because once he got to the NBA and got those checks, he's like, "Yo, I'm spending money," and the agent is like, "Nah, hold up, that don't come all at once." So they trying to get sponsorships and impress a lady to sign with, but when you have relatives over, it causes a lot of it's like it's you trying to be you kind of when you with the family you want to be loose, act like yourself, but sometimes when you're trying to impress the white folks or company, you want to act a certain way. So there was a lot of black actors and actresses you guys know, like Queen Latifah, Jennifer Lewis, so many people you could name. What did you like about the movie?
Um, I of course like Queen Latifah is in it. She was like one of the main people who was bringing the laughs to the film. I like how Jennifer Lewis, she played the mom, how she didn't allow outsiders to control her family. Like, even what you said, saying like sometimes in the black community, although we're like pro, yes, we stand up for our rights now, like it hasn't always been that way where there have been times where black people will try and it still happens till this day, try and present themselves in a different way when it comes to different people other than ourselves for whatever reason, thinking they'll give us a higher gain. But um, I think in that manner, there was different for the white people in that movie. They had different levels to themselves. You had the butler, who is considered the bottom, yet he was serving the black people. and the mom didn't allow an outsider who, he was trying to cook for the family. She's like, that's not how we cook. That's not how we eat. I don't care how much money my son got coming in. We still gonna, value our traditions and what we do. We're not gonna change for the media. And then there was what was his name? The main character. I forgot his name.
Todd Anderson.
Todd Anderson. Yeah, Todd's agent. He was white, so he's kind of like viewed as the middleman because he's trying to help both sides and himself. Then you have the white woman who usually she probably would have been at the bottom out of all of them, just being how they respect and treat her. But she was looked at as kind of like a savior to them, like we need her knowledge, her resources and access in order for us to like advance and keep this house and keep this family going. And in all reality, it was like she wasn't really looking for like the perfect family. She just wanted to know who they were gonna bring on to the team, who they were signing or who they were gonna vouch for because you see a lot of times in the news headlines like basketball players, football players, they be involved in so much other stuff. If they would have got a thorough background check as simple as being at a cookout, you would see different sides of them. And she did see different sides. She saw Todd happy with the family. She also saw him stressed, stretched out, where he's trying to please everybody. And she kind of saw his breaking points, yet she saw all the ups and downs. Um, and she still decided to go with him because of at all of it, he didn't care about the fancy cars, the house, having the perfect whatever life. She wanted to see the human side of them, because that's going to carry longer than somebody who's in it for the money, who just want to be flashy, because that's going to go away. That could go away. And it's like when you don't have the money and when you do get it, who are you? But I like the movie overall. Um, it was funny. It touched on some good topics. Eve was in it. They had really good cast. I mean, they had people all the way from I think that the white lady who played the the black dude's husband, Danny Glover's husband. I mean wife. She was in
Miss
I
Crawley. That's her
Yeah,
name.
she was in I Dream of Jeannie and like just the broad diversity and broad uh casting they had is something is rare to see even till today. So I think they hit it on the money with this one.
Yeah, my cousin is always deep. Always bring it to the deep stuff, not the superficial stuff. Always bringing the deep gems. Always dropping gems, that knowledge. He don't go just by, the surface. It's like judge a book by its cover. No, you go into the book, into the pages.
Hmm.
And that's what that's what Road to Williams all about. Not the front, not the back, but inside the pages, the chapters, the ingredients, not the final product, the messages, the meanings. That's deep. Because when you think cookout, you think, just party have fun. No, 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 no. There's deep messages in the movie. Yeah, Ja Rule was in it. Danny Glover was in it.
Hmm.
Tim Meadows is in it. He was in Mean Girls. Let me see. Oh, Megan Good, Jennifer Lewis. Oh my goodness, there was so many people. The big cousins that was fat, Jamal and Jared Mixon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're brothers in real life.
yeah, that's dope. Frankie Fazan. That's dope, Carl, right? That's dope. That's dope. Oh, they even had some basketball players in it. That's dope.
Latifah Mama was in it.
Huh?
Queen Latifah Mama was in it. Who
Oh yeah, you told me that.
I didn't know that till recent. I was like, what? We haven't seen the second one. I gotta find that one. I don't know where that one is.
I thought they would have it and we could, do both of them. But um
Leave it in the comments. Where is the Cookout 2? Where can you find that?
yeah, where is it?
Movie at least, like something. I'm not buying nothing else. I just got
It
Paramount.
it
Mhm.
should be free, you know. I know Wendy Williams is in the first one and the second one. And
Wendy
the
Wills.
guy that played Todd, his name is Karan Pender. I know he's in the second one. He's the main character. But anyway, do you have a favorite scene in of the movie? Um, or a favorite character?
Uh, Favorite character is Queen Latifah. I don't know how many times I got to saying this, but no, it was Queen Latifah though because she brought out like a character who is just was just on the side and brought more of her side out. Megan Good did that too, but what was her name? She was the cousin of Todd, and she had all them kids.
I know who you're talking about. Let
What's
me,
her
let
name in
me,
the movie?
let me, let me look it up.
Yeah, it revamped everything. Hollywood's trash
Oh,
crumbled.
Little D was her name,
Lil D.
and
So Lil
okay.
D was a character who she has some parts she did, but I feel like Megan Good and Queen Latifah like challenged her a little bit where it brought out more of her and her skills in acting. Um like that scene, I think that scene where she finally meet Queen Latifah character meet Lil D and she's like, wait a minute, don't you know? And then the little baby, you know my daddy? That was probably one of the funniest scenes. The second best scene had to have been when Queen Latifah broke that glass. She was finally using it because she kept wiping that SWAT mirror down. When she had to break that case and get on her SWAT gear, that was probably my favorite scene. Like, oh, it's in motion. Like, Ja Rule's character annoyed me.
Yeah.
His character annoyed me. I don't know spiritually or what, but that was my favorite scene. What was yours?
I think my favorite scene is when I call it like Karen. So I called her the white Karen because she would like say, "Oh, there's black people over there." It was funny. He was the one that was married to the black guy, and even the black guy was acting white. And then when he was started smoking with the black guys, he started changing, and I think I like that part when she saw he had changed and stuff.
Because
um,
she probably realized like I don't think he changed into that way because of their environment. Like he got money. He was like a what you could turn into. Like even Todd at first went up to him next door, like, "Hey, I'm your neighbor. I'm glad to see another one of us." But little did he know, he was the total opposite. Like he was like, "Damn near get off my property and don't be loud with the music." Like already assuming all the things um, that white people or other people usually see black people as. Like, oh Lord, black people starting to move in. Usually not a white folks want to move out or whatever, whatever. And he was in one of those environments where he feels like he's one of them and I think that scene like it made Todd like question like what's going on? He was seeing a different world too, because you all see the same if in your tax bracket, everybody kind of coming from the bottom or whatever, but then he seen somebody like thinking they had the same walk of life and the same mindset. And it's like that usually it really just kind of let him see a different side of the world.
Yep, yep. Once you definitely start seeing stuff older you get, the more money you get, the higher you go. Definitely see a lot of different things that make you think twice. So I think my next question is, um, you said you didn't like Ja Rule, and I feel like Ja Rule was one of those, oh, I know that person, so how now that he's famous,
Mm,
let's try to get some shoes and sell them to make money, right?
mm.
And Megan Good's character was sort of the same way because it's like, where did he come from? Even Jennifer Lewis said, who is this girl? Where did she come from? And she was just spending money and money. So, in a way, he was using Todd. So, let's talk about that theme where, a lot of people were using him, but in a different way. Megan was using it, sexual. I'm glad that, Eve's character came back because that's who he should have been with. Someone from your childhood. She was like, "Oh, don't worry about them, Todd." And then, it turned out to be Eve. They eventually got together. But let's talk about those that theme of, you know, more money, more problems. And then Ja Rule, he pulled the gun out on the family. There was a lot of scenes, a lot of drama. That was crazy.
E-
Um,
Everybody was using him like except for a few, like Eve's character, his cousin, who we'll get to that, but his dad, his mom, I'm gonna exclude the mom for a little bit, and I'll say why, but the dad, the cousin, Eve, were like and the not the agent wasn't really either. She just it was like work. Like she had to be there. Like it's a crazy circumstance. She doesn't really have nothing like other than like confirming something. Like she's not necessarily using him other than time and space. I say in that way, but I think everyone else was using him. I'll start with the mom because even though she wasn't asking for like luxury and this and that, like she wasn't asking for any of that. But I think he got frustrated with her too because I think she was trying to still remind him like don't remember who you are type of thing, but um none of that would have helped him because he had to come to that conclusion by himself, and he didn't like that part of okay, I'm doing everything right, yet in my mother's eyes I'm still, you know I'm doing something wrong. It's like the opposite is fighting. The girlfriend was using him financially, like she wanted the and that was just who she was, you know what I mean? She didn't even care when they broke up. Like she was like, where's the doctor at? Like she was just on a come up. Like so it's good that he got that out the way early, like, because he would have, I think, been more hurt if he would have just kept her alone. Um, yeah, the cousin's mom, his aunt was using him, using the opportunity to try and gain for her own son to play ball, but he didn't want to play ball. He's been telling her that. Even the dad, I forgot the uncle didn't, he didn't. he wasn't trying to use him either. They were kind of like, hey, we're proud of our nephew. Let's just be happy. But the aunt, something within her, maybe she didn't accomplish her dreams or goals and feel like she got to push it. It was also like a competition, like, oh, whose son is more successful, and then but everybody was using him, even the agent. But also he was doing his job too. But it can become a lot where it's like, okay, you got to remember, do you? I get that's your job, but like this is more than a job for him. Like this is his love for basketball. You know, this is his passion. This is what he wants to provide his family with. So it's a little bit more deeper than that. So it's like the agent got to be just as cool with him as the family. You know what I mean? Because that's when you're going to get the right deals because you know what to push for because you actually know him. Um, but yeah, everybody was using him. What do you think?
Yeah, Ja Rule. And I don't think Ja Rule knew him like that. He probably just went to school with him. But if you not really friends with him now, he's not gonna
Right.
sign a bunch of stuff for you now, You wasn't shooting with him in the gym, man. And I
That's
don't know where Megan Good came from. She
that
probably was.
that showed like just because you know somebody for however long don't mean you're automatically gonna reap the benefits I sowed. Like you weren't there. I know you, yeah, but I don't know you now. Who are you? He didn't even know who he was, like multiple times. Like, um,
Mhm.
that was a good film.
Yeah, I say it all the time. I want more movies, more black movies. I feel like there used to be a ton growing up, and now it's not like that. There needs to be more. I don't know if it's because a lot of the people just aren't making them or don't have the money or resources.
Yeah, I think you gotta be willing to do it. I think there's a lot of people who have a lot of wealth to spread just within the black community who we see every day. I think people are gotta be willing to want to do it. And when it comes to resources, that's all in their hands. You can pick up a camera, try and make some shit shake with it, but ultimately the people gotta love it. And so, but if people aren't willing, it won't happen. Um, some things take time, like a good story, if they do have, like, imagine how long Get Out took for him to really like get things going. Like, and that was a movie I feel like no one's really seen like anything like that. But I feel like stuff like that, it takes time. Even Avatar is a good one. Like that took him over 10 years to really for us to even see it on film the way we saw it. And but people gotta be willing. The higher ups of the food chain
Yeah,
of pyramid, they will.
yeah, for sure, for sure. You know, Spike Lee, I know you into the Knicks, but you need to make some more flicks. Yeah, I rhymed. You
Do the
know.
next 2K story mode. That was cold. That was one of the
Um,
best 2K stories. That's the only best 2K story. Two 2K16. That wasn't the best game, but that was the best story.
yeah, so if you had to give this movie a rating 1 through 5, how would you rate it?
4 out of 5.
Oh, what? Wow.
You can still in ways tell it was like it's not low budget, but you could tell certain things could have been even to a higher standard production,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
also the time in our lives in that modern moment in that time, That's probably as best as it was gonna get. I was watching this one movie the other day, The One with Jet Li.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, they were thinking that was high tech, like technology, and I'm like, so I think they did the best. I think that's Queen Latifah's production film, Flavor Unit. They made
Really?
Love. Um, I
Hmm.
think, but that's just I could just you could tell certain films you'd be like, did the best you could with your budget. That's not shade, but that's why I won't get a 5 out of 5. But sometimes it's nice to have that raw gritty, like that DMX film with Nas. See if you remember.
Oh, Belly?
We gotta review Belly. We gotta review Belly. Have you ever seen Belly?
I saw a, I
Mm.
saw a scene of Belly too with Game.
Oh no, that's garbage. That all right. Get Belly 2 is trash. I'm sorry. We not doing that. That's not a
What
good.
is Belly about?
No, Belly is DMX is the main character. He trying to like he shows you one side of him getting in the game, but then he's trying to get out and he's like he has this mission he has to go on. That's as far as I'll say. He has to go on this mission, but during this mission, he finds like himself spiritually, and that's gonna conflict what he has to do. And
Oh, okay.
but that's a good film to check out. Y'all rewatch it if you've watched it before, and you check it out on my channel, and Ashley will be on it.
Yeah, we do in reviews over here. If there's a
Awesome.
movie, yeah, awesome. If there's a movie,
Ashley doing the 30-day challenge on YouTube. Ashley said she doing dropping every day, 30 days straight.
I'm scared to do that. I'm
Where there's
scared.
where there's fear, there's opportunity.
Oh, who said that?
Oh no, I just can't. Somebody who's trying to get you to buy Bitcoin. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5 as well. I think it's awesome.
Oh,
Let me
how was the
see.
basketball scenes?
Okay, the
Ugh.
basketball scenes was good, but there
Don't
wasn't
be,
enough
don't
of them.
be, don't be. You got to be honest.
Well, if it would, if it's 0 out of 5, I give it like a 1.
Mm.
What? There was like a couple. There was one basketball scene. Like he can't be an NBA player that just got drafted, and you only
Yeah,
show one scene.
but what about that garage scene when the mama wanted the son to hoop in front of? That was dope. In the trash can.
Be a doctor, and I don't understand why she was like, "Oh, no, be a basketball player." Doctors make lots of money too. Like she didn't get it through her head until later. Like, oh boy.
Because
But
doctors don't get like you don't see doctors on TV every day and getting the
yeah,
accolades to your face. But basketball people, they show their trophy, they show their wins to your face. Doctors
very
can be like, look,
flashy.
I saved that person on the surgery table. They're like, think about that. Where's the trophy though? She's looking
Yeah,
at the glitz and glam of success. She thinks if everybody sees it, that's success, but it's like, no, that's one way of success that's shown. But yeah, we both gave it 4 out of 5.
yeah. If I had to describe it in one word, I would say unique.
Mm,
What's your one word? Um,
family.
like Vin Diesel.
Oh,
It was a great family movie. It
Yeah, that's what
showed,
the first thing that comes to my mind when I
yeah,
think of that movie. Like you could put that on for anybody. Like that is one of them. If everybody at the house put something on, you ain't really watching it because everybody talking over it and yelling. And, oh, let me get some food. No one's really watching, but that's a good film for everybody to come back to every once in a while when everybody paying attention. Like, oh yeah, and then they go back to their own conversation. It's a good film.
yeah. It's not like a film where you gotta pay close attention to see
Yeah,
what happens.
yeah,
You could miss a couple scenes and still kind of get the gist.
yeah,
That's good. That's good. That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Cuzzo, for joining me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And now that you watch this, go to Road to William. Movie reviews, black culture. We're gonna learn about black icons. A lot of people that is reviewed, some of them I do know. They'll be like, oh, that's Prince. And then some I don't know. And you learn more, right? You grow more, right?
I'll be
Mm.
learning too because I ain't know some of them folks I've been reviewing. I'm finding out with them. Like, oh, but
Yeah.
yes,
So go to the Road to William. And thank you guys. Make sure you enjoy your summer. Have lots of cookouts.
yeah.
Peace and stay ballin'.